Okay, wait.
There we go.
No,
We're recording now.
There.
All right. Yeah, so I just did assignment 3. So I just did the PowerPoint. So it's going to just keep, I'm just going to keep talking, and then it's going to go through every 20 seconds through each PowerPoint.
Is
so
Pikachu, whatever.
Oh, perfect. Yes, exactly. I will ramble on way too long if I don't have that 20-second time limit. So you will thank the video for doing that for me. Okay. So let me just screen share here. And PowerPoint. Okay, you guys can see it?
Yes.
Okay, let me just play it now. And here we are. All right. So I am Kelsey Eunice, and this is my assignment 3. I'm going to talk about the adjuncts for optimal oral health at home. Which tools are most beneficial for you. This is assignment 2 for PIDP 3240. So the biggest misconception when you walk into your dental office for your routine cleaning is that you are going to walk into the operatory and immediately the dental hygienist is going to say, when's the last time you flossed? Well, to be perfectly honest, who does all the time, especially, and does it really benefit everybody the same? So that's the biggest question that I want to address in this. So if you have tight contacts and they're nice and close and you have that optimal mouth, if you can get your fingers all the way to the back of your mouth, if you don't have that gag reflex, then, and you can create this perfect C shape that's demonstrated here on the photo, then potentially flossing is the best option for you. However, majority of that previous list is good for you, but you have that odd gag reflex. You can't get the big fingers back into the back of your mouth. Gentlemen, I'm normally addressing you guys at this point. Then, no gentlemen in this scenario. Then these floss picks would work for you. However, you've got that lovely bar. So sometimes that C shape is really tough. If you are skipping flossing or skipping that secondary adjunct, then you are actually missing 2 out of 5 surfaces of the mouth every single time you clean your mouth. So the importance of me as a dental hygienist is to make sure that you are actually reaching and cleaning your mouth in the most optimal way by removing that inflammation. Having the perfect mouth with tight contacts is actually a lot more rare than you might think. Having a mouth like this with these type of spaces, they're called embrasure spaces, is actually more what you would see. If you use floss when you have these embrasure spaces, technically you're not reaching or not cleaning everything properly. So which tools are the best option for you? Let's look at them. One of the options are these proxy brushes. These are actually one of my all-time favorites for someone who has embrasure spaces or braces, which I'll get to. These brushes come from multiple range of sizes. As you can see, they come from wide, cylinder, tapered, cylindrical, and they look like mini little pipe cleaners. So they're perfect for getting that plaque. Here is a blown up photo of using a proxy brush. This is in a premolar area. As you can see on this photo, you've got the little coil look of that pipe cleaner. So it's perfect for reaching in there and then grabbing that everyday plaque or bacteria that builds up in your mouth, and you don't have to reach your fingers to the back of your mouth. So it's actually one of the best things to use for that. Toothpicks, my worst enemy as a dental hygienist. Yes, they work well when you've got that tough piece of steak or you've got that popcorn kernel stuck in and you just want to get it out really quickly. However, they can do damage. I strongly advise against toothpicks. They can leave little wood chips in your mouth, causing infection or inflammation or things like that. So which tool do you use if you like toothpicks? Or actually first, here's this little photo of the interdental papilla, it's called. So it's that little tiny piece of triangular tissue in between our teeth. It's actually not a fixed structure. It's not attached to anything. So it's very easily to be damaged. And a toothpick, being wood, could cause an injury like this. Doesn't always grow back. It can, but not always. So these lovely tools are called soft picks. They're rubber. So that's the biggest benefit to it there, is that it is rubber. So it's not going to damage the little piece of papilla that's in the teeth, and it's going to be a lot softer. So then you can still use it for that tough piece of steak. They come in a tiny little packet, so you can keep it in your pocket just like you can keep your toothpicks. So that's a great on-the-go procedure. Here's a photo of a soft pick being used. It actually does work for someone who has a tighter contact because you can actually reach the soft pick into it without causing damage. Again, like I mentioned, because it is rubber, so it can use for those on-the-go emergencies, and then we don't have to worry about damage of a toothpick. Another tool more on the gadget perspective is a machine like this. This is called a water pick. So water picks are fantastic for removing the biofilm that can lead to that inflammation or just everyday food and plaque. Again, needing the embrasure spaces or deep periodontal pocketing is more beneficial with this. Here's a photo of some of the tips that it can come with. You can get pointed, you can get brush heads, rubber tip, you can get just a steady stream of water. All of these tips are case specific because it depends on what the goal is that you're trying to reach. So are you aiming for reaching the back molars, or are you aiming to get into a pocket? What's the actual benefit you're going for? Here's a blown up photo of it removing the plaque. And again, this photo has the tighter contacts. So this choice was just a steady stream of water so that it can remove that plaque or biofilm that's attached to the mouth that is unable to be removed with conventional brushing. So it is a nice tool to work there. Braces. Braces are one of the most challenging appliances to remove plaque around. We've got the bar, we've got the wires, we've got the brackets, everything involved. Now, braces are becoming more prevalent for adults. However, mostly our demographic that we're reaching in the population is that early teens. Teens, generally, they don't really spend that much time on your mouth. So if you're a dental hygienist, or if you have all the time in the world and you want to use these lovely picks to actually floss down into the braces and get that, great. Most of us don't want to. So the easiest way is to use either that water pick I talked about or the proxy brushes. Anything that's going to get in between that bracket would do just sufficient, and you don't even need to floss. I didn't say that. With all my previous references to periodontal pocketing, tight contacts, all this kind of stuff, this is a good visual here. So on the left side, when you're staring at the screen, you've got that healthy tissue. It's nice tight against the tooth. When you look on the right side of the screen, you've got the gums pulled away, you've got bacteria in there, inflammation. So using a different type of adjunct is what's going to clean that way better. Ever wondered if mouthwash actually works? It is true, adding a Listerine mouthwash is beneficial to reduce the biofilm. Listerine brands actually have 3 essential oils that's proven to remove and kill bacteria. So using it on a routine regimen does actually benefit the mouth. So how do you use it? Super simple. Rinse Listerine for 30 seconds twice a day, morning and night, and that will maximize the benefit. I do recommend using Listerine Zero because it does not contain alcohol. That burning sensation that alcohol gives you is a pure myth. It doesn't do anything better than anything else. So Listerine Zero, that's the way to go. Overall, as a dental hygienist, I want to work with you and for you. So my goal is to find the best tool for you as an individual of what you're A, going to use, and 2, what's going to be the most benefit to you. If you're an avid flosser, fantastic. If you're not, then I want to create that home care routine that will work for you. Thanks for listening. Here's my references.
I have a question.
Excellent.
Yes, please.
So that proxy, is it proxy brush? Is the one like you showed right in the beginning, you know, when you have like the big gaps in between your teeth?
Yes.
I never seen that before.
Oh, you've never seen those? Oh,
yeah,
they're
the hygienist
fantastic.
never told me like, that's what you should get.
Yeah, so a proxy brush, they come in different sizes. You can even get them on handles. So yeah, just ask for proxy brush, proxa brush. They're also called interdental brushes. So it just depends on the lingo, but a dental hygienist would know. And yeah, they can give you, like in my office, we have 3 different sizes. So we have the tight, we have a medium, and we have an extra wide. So it just depends on the sizing of your actual embrasure space that you have. Mm-hmm. And then using that in between just literally pulls out the plaque. Like you can watch it, it's fantastic.
So is the brushes like disposable, or can you use it like for many times the same?
Yes, with the proxy brush, you would use it many times. So you would just clean it like a toothbrush, like run it under the water, give it a good wash, and then put it down. They can give you, like the ones we have like a handle. So it's exactly like a toothbrush. So you can store it the same, like on your counter in a holder or however you store your toothbrush. Mm-hmm. And then eventually when the tip goes, wears down just like a toothbrush, then you just replace the tip and then you can keep that handle. Other proxy brushes all come in one. So again, you would use it generally, the rule of thumb with any sort of tool that you're using in your mouth, not the mechanical water pick, but like a proxy brush or a toothbrush, you use it for 3 months and then dispose of it. Or if the bristles are frayed, dispose of it. Or if you've gotten a cold, dispose of it. So that's kind of the age of that.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, hope you guys learned something. Sorry, dental hygiene is like my passion.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Awesome.
It's great. And thank you, ladies, for being so accommodating. I know I made it a bit tough with my time zone. I'm 10 hours ahead of you guys. But,
we just treated you like a difficult student, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good. I'm glad we like picked a time that worked out, and
Yeah, it was great that we could, 3 of us do it at the same time. That was wonderful.
for sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, thanks, friends.
So
Enjoy.
All right.
Yeah,
Take care, ladies.
after I submit this assignment, I'm done with this course. So
Oh, awesome.
yeah, so I won't.
Yeah, me too.
Yay. I'm not done yet. I still got assignment 4, but that's okay.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
You guys have a lovely Saturday.
Okay, you too, guys. Enjoy.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.